Hi, and welcome to another Mobile App Developer Academy video. This course is entitled Mobilizing Existing Content. So let's assume you already have dashboards and reports built for the web, and you just want to port them to a mobile app. Sounds really straightforward, right? Not exactly. The mobile experience is unique in that there are a number of things you should consider before attempting a mobile version of your existing reports and dashboards. Mobilizing existing content can present some challenges due to the differences in how the MicroStrategy mobile application provides basic functionality. One, it can be more difficult for the user to enter data with the on-screen keyboard, as it often covers up the majority of the screen you are interacting with. Two, mobile network speeds are generally slower or non-existent in some cases, making large amounts of content harder to obtain. 3, the smaller overall screen real estate not only means that less content can fit on the screen, but visually intense or detailed information is hard to consume. 4, the users will be navigating through the app using their fingers and not a mouse, so tap areas need to be designed that are easy to reach and don't slow users down as they work to hit their target. And 5, the current dashboard or report might have been designed for a specific use case that may not carry over to the mobile user. Even though there can be challenges when moving to a mobile platform, it can also bring substantial opportunities. 1, users are out in the world when using their mobile devices, so features such as location-based data, barcode scanning, capturing and uploading photos can be leveraged. And 2, users typically have their mobile devices with them at all times, so their frequency of use is increased, though this also prevents challenges because the type of data they want to consume is different than if they were sitting at their desk. When approaching your mobile app, the wrong thing to do is copy your existing web UI to mobile. Instead, you should focus on bringing the right UI while maintaining a consistent experience across the two platforms. You need to determine what information is truly valuable and useful to the user, and what information is better left out of the mobile app. Let's look at some examples of how common web-based apps were refactored for mobile. Using Southwest Airlines as our first example, you can easily see that the website provides a wide range of information and entry points. This is because websites typically target all users, not a specific workflow or use case. When designing for mobile, a set of inherent constraints keeps you from overloading the users. The most impactful of these constraints is screen size. When designing for a mobile phone at 640 by 960, over 20% of the real estate you had at 1024 by 760 is gone. So 20% of your content needs to go too. And this is a good thing. Losing screen real estate forces you to focus and ensure that what stays on the screen is the most important set of features and functionality for your users. What matters the most? In order to determine this, you really need to know your customers and business. Designing your interface specifically for mobile will achieve this. Looking at the differences between Southwest's website versus their mobile app, you'll notice that the mobile app is stripped down to only include items that the user needs on their mobile device. There isn't room for anything else, only what matters most. They could achieve this, though, while still providing a consistent experience and look and feel across the two platforms. In the next example of mobilizing existing content, we'll look at Yelp. Again, Yelp's website lacks focus and is overloaded with content. You see that the website has a rough idea of where I am based on my server's IP address, but its accuracy is actually about 10 miles off. Looking at both the tablet and phone version, not only are you immediately presented with a slimmed-down interface with features that a typical mobile Yelp user desires, like finding places near them, but with geolocation services, Yelp can narrow options within meters of your current location and actually launch other apps on your device that give you turn-by-turn directions to your destination. Notice the difference in design between the tablet and the phone version. I previously mentioned that you don't reuse web design for mobile, but the user experience is also very different between mobile devices. The Yelp example drives the point that the motivation and interaction on a full-size desktop app is very different on a smaller mobile device. While the web version gives you every detail up front, the mobile tells you what you need to know now, and then the user can drill in for more detail if desired. So how can you be successful in building a mobile version of your existing web app? Don't treat mobile BI like a traditional BI implementation. The value of mobile is its ability to deliver critical information faster than the desktop-only version. Take a goal-oriented approach to mobile development. What tasks are the user trying to accomplish? When you figure that out, design your screens to accomplish those tasks while also telling a story. Provide meaningful links not only between screens, but within a single screen itself to display dynamic data based upon the user's needs. Mobile BI should focus on areas of greatest concern and drive action through exception reporting. What's the customer most concerned with? In this example, they don't want to see every store in the system, only the top and bottom performing ones, and then they can drill in and see the details for the individual stores. Don't try to include all data for mobile delivery. Not all data is appropriate or useful for mobile. Data should be time-bound to help facilitate short-term decision-making and planning. Limiting the data viewable on mobile not only helps from a technical perspective, it also enables users to make better, faster decisions. If the user wants more detailed information or a longer time period of data, allow them to drill in and access it with features such as information windows, switching from a graph to a grid, or linking directly to the reports driving the visualizations. After understanding your users and their needs, the most important thing you can do to be successful is to fully understand the MicroStrategy mobile app platform and its capabilities. Take time to go through the additional courses in the MATA curriculum and learn about the different visualizations available and how and when to best use them. This will not only speed up your mobile development, it will also ensure it's a better experience, in the end, resulting in greater user value and adoption. And that's a wrap for this MATA course on mobilizing existing content.